Guys, my name is Kevin LaRosa. Behind me is November 6-7 Tango Victor. That's an A-Star AS350 helicopter. Today we're going to talk about the extraction procedures for this helicopter, specifically for overwater, where the fuel cells are, where the battery is located, where the fuel shutoff is, and how to get people out of the helicopter in case we had an emergency. In case of an emergency landing in water, A-Stars are very top heavy. This particular helicopter, which we're going to be using in San Francisco, does not have emergency flotation gear, meaning when it goes in the water and the blades stop moving, they typically roll on their back in just a few seconds. The blades and the transmission and the engine are the heavy part of the helicopter, so it will roll inverted. So when you approach the helicopter floating in the water, it should float for a few minutes and give you time to extract folks, but just know the helicopter will be upside down. In the event of a water landing, we will try to jettison the doors on the left and right side of the helicopter. In case that didn't happen, you'll find both doors closed on this helicopter. A-Stars have lots of different configurations of doors. This particular model has two large doors either side with one single handle. The handle is rotated down if the helicopter is upside down. Be mindful that there may be a rotation up. The door is spring-loaded via piston to open in the water. That probably will not be affected. You will be rotating the handle and pulling the door away from the airframe in order to extract people. There are 3 door pins that rotate. One on the bottom, one center, one top. When you lower that handle or open that handle, those pins retract and allow that door to open up. In case this door jams, these windows are thin plexiglass. They can be punched out or kicked out as an alternate way of getting into the cabin. This door is identical on the other side of the helicopter. The A-Star AS350 has a front, left, and right seat that have 4-point harnesses. It's really easy to undo these harnesses. Once you enter the cockpit, you're simply going to grab the strap, pull away from the person sitting in the seat. It will open the hi-hat and all the straps will be released. Next thing is to always make sure is people typically have a headset on. If they got knocked out or they're unconscious and you start pulling them out, this headset will typically get wrapped around their neck. Make sure you throw the headset off of them. Once the seatbelt's off, they should be able to be extracted from the A-Star. Once inside the cabin, the people that sit in the back 4 seats use a single point harness with a shoulder strap. This is like any airline style seatbelt. You can cut them away if you need to, or you can lift up the hatch and it will undo and you should be able to free whoever's sitting in this seat. Remember, if they have a headset on, throw that off of their head. If they've been knocked out or they're unconscious, that could wrap around them and make things more tricky. Once you get the folks out of the A-Star, if it's in shallow water or on land or even in the water and you feel like you want to go ahead and cut the power, electrical, and fuel, let me show you where that's located. A-Stars have a push button panel. When they are out, they are off. You can basically turn everything off on the center and everything is on the off position. The battery is always upper left-hand corner. Also down below here is the engine control levers and our fuel shutoff. The one to think about are these 2 center ones. That would be the flight gate. You can pull that all the way back, but the one that will kill the fuel is this one that is safetied with copper safety right here, this little red one. If you grab that, break the copper and pull it all the way off, that shuts the fuel off to the A-Star. For emergency equipment, 6-7 TV is going to have approximately 4 passengers on. We're all going to be wearing Switlick life jackets, which we will deploy or inflate once we exit the aircraft. Also, we have a fire extinguisher on board, right side of the pilot seat. We have nothing over in the left seat as far as emergency equipment. We will have 1 life raft that's sitting right here in the center of both our left rear and right rear passengers. And that's all for emergency equipment. In conclusion, A-Stars are very safe helicopters, but we love doing these briefs just in case we do go in the water. Keep in mind, there will be a camera system on the front of the helicopter. There'll be wiring and TV monitors on the inside of the helicopter, which could prove to be a hazard and get people tangled up as we get out. Things to remember, A-Star fuel cells are in the center of the helicopter. This is our fill port on the left-hand side. Most A-Stars have a battery located on the other side in a compartment. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Some A-Stars have them right here in the boom. Jet exhaust out of our exhaust stack. Shouldn't be running in the water. And obviously tail rotors back there, extremely dangerous. Everything should be stopped in the water by the time you get to us. Also remember, if the doors were on the helicopter and the helicopter's upside down and these are jammed, these are very thin. They can be punched out, kicked out, broken out, and you can gain access to the helicopter. We're expecting to have 3, possibly 4 crew members on a daily basis when we're operating over the water. Thanks for letting us do these videos, and we hope we never have to use them. Have a great day.